Hello, my name is Jonathan Ortega. I work acquisitions with 1-800-OUT-FAST. And you have shown interest of becoming a property locator. So that's why we're watching this video. So, first of all, what will you learn today? First of all, what we do as a company, basically we are investors and we buy and sell properties. We may buy some and keep it for ourselves or sell them to investors, to other investors. Just depends on the deal. That's basically what we do, and we make a profit in the process. You will learn what we do to get the deal done as far as analyzing, negotiating, and buying. And how can you help us in the process and how everybody gets paid. It's the important part, of course. So how can you help us? Obviously, property locator, locate properties, find properties for us. And I'll go into how you would do that and how you get compensated for doing that. Also, it's optional, but you can also find buyers for us. I also will tell you how to do that. But it's completely up to you if you want to do that. That will be a way to make extra cash if you're into that. So basically, your job is to make our phone ring, and for us to get leads. So you're pretty much a lead generator you will be a lead generator for 1-800-OUT-FAST. The requirements will be reliable transportation. It's very hard to do this job without a car. There's ways to do it, but definitely it's we prefer you have a car. Smartphone or in a computer will be preferable, even though you can just do it through a smartphone. To access our app, you'll be entering leads through an app that we will send you, and an email account so we can keep in contact with you, and obviously the phone, call you, whatnot. So what would be compensation? This is what everybody asks about. So we will pay you $500 for every property that you find and we buy. We have to close on that property. Okay, it's not every property you find. It's just every property you find and we buy. You have to close on. All right. Now, as far as the buyer side, again, this is optional, but we will pay you also $500 when any buyer that you find buys, and every time they buy. There's some buyers, if you're lucky enough to get these buyers that buy every week or every month, that will be a nice chunk of change for you. If you were lucky enough to find somebody like that. I'll show you how to do that, to find those type of buyers. They're everywhere. So, first of all, how do you find properties? The most common way is to drive for dollars. I personally love driving for dollars. What I do, I just pick a neighborhood. Usually, it's easier to drive for dollars in a bad neighborhood because there are going to be more vacants. It's going to be more leads. So just pretty much get in your car and drive around. It could be in your neighborhood and see what properties are vacant, what properties are distressed. You will look for sell by owners, for rent by owners, and obviously vacants and ugly properties. For sell by owners, obviously they want to sell, so those will be entered into the app, and I'll tell you how that will work. For rent by owners may be people looking potentially to sell their home also, the same property, or they may have other properties they want to sell, and they're landlords, so they are also your buyers. So they could be a potential buyer. So that's why we look for rent by owners, and obviously vacant and ugly. Those are distressed properties that have been abandoned by the owner for one reason or another, and are now vacant. Those properties bring your property value down and make the neighborhood ugly. So we wanna buy those properties and rehab them and make them pretty again. All right, now there's a way the way I drive for dollars. It's a very, for lack of a better word, lazy way of driving for dollars. I have this app called HomeSnap. That's HOMESNAP. NAP. You can find it any mobile phone, even iPhone and Android will have it. Basically, HomeSnap allows you to take a picture of this home, and from that picture, it's able to locate where you at, and it's able to locate the address for that property, which is a great app when you're driving for dollars and you don't have a lot of time, and you want to pick up a few properties. You can do that. Then later, with time, you can sit down, put them in your computer, insert them to the app. So that's one way to do it. When you drive for dollars, also, you can come pick up some of these postcards. If you find any vacants, you can pick up some of these postcards and put them in on the door. They have the rubber band already for you to put on the doorknob. That's one way to do it. If we can't find the owner for some reason, the owner may come back home and see one of these, or or come visit the property, see one of these on their doorknob, and give us a call. You can come pick some of those up right here in our offices. Now, a cool way with driving for dollars, a smart way, is to drive for dollars during trash day. Why is that? Because anybody who is home, who lives in the property, will take the trash out on trash day. But those vacant properties don't have any trash to take out, so you can spot the vacant properties. They're not going to have any trash cans outside. The way to look up trash days is just to look it up on Google. I just did a search on Google for Hillsborough County, and as you can see, it tells me when this side of Hillsborough County has trash day. Same thing with this and this and this. So, like for example, Monday and Tuesday, I will go driving for dollars Monday and Tuesday on this side of town, because the trash cans are going to be out, and I can spot the vacant properties. So that's a cool way of doing that. Again, work smarter, not harder, and I'm a big believer in that. HomeSnap is a good example. All right. When you do find a property, if you see anybody outside, you can talk to the neighbors, ask them about the property, see if they have the owner's phone number, if they're still friends. That's a good way to find the owner yourself. So that'll be actually it will speed up the process. Now another way to look for properties is door knocking. Not for everybody, but you can do it if you have that type of personality where you don't mind going door to door and knocking on doors and asking questions. That's completely up to you. You can let me know. We can put a group together. We can go door knocking. We always love doing that. When we buy a property, we try to do it. We don't do it all the time. When we buy a property, we try to get as many properties on the same neighborhood, and we try to put a group together to go door knocking. So first of all, you would research the area that you're going to go door knocking in, and we can help you with that. That's very easy to do. You're looking really for this nosy neighbor, the nosy neighbor that knows everybody's story and is always looking out that window. That's what you're looking for. And that person's going to tell you what's going on with everybody in the neighborhood. Why is that house over there vacant? Why is the house for sale? You will get more insight from that nosy neighbor than any new website that you'll find. So that's really who you're looking for. And they may also be, you don't know, maybe looking to sell their own house. So that's another thing. You're gonna document everything when you go door knocking. Basically, the app will help for this, because if you do find a property, you can put it in the app right away. But any details about the neighborhood, what houses is selling, what are they going for, how many renters, this is very important, how many renters are in the area as opposed to owners. If it's a rental neighborhood, we may look at it differently than if it's a owner occupied neighborhood. So that's also something you want to get out of that nosy neighbor that will tell you all that information. Do you want to document, like I said, well, the property address should be in the app. the condition of the property. Also, you can put in notes the condition of the property, and if it's vacant or occupied, again, same thing, you can put it on the app. If it's occupied, most likely it's going to be a for sale by owner, so that's going to go as a for sale by owner on the app. And the app is very easy. You just choose FSBO, and for rent by owner, FRBO, and it will come straight to our CRM. We'll be able to take care of that right away. I'll show you how the process works on our end in a minute. And you got to target the area 2 different times per day, day and night, as well as weekend. If you go to a neighborhood where it's a higher class neighborhood, most people are going to be at work. If you go to a lower class neighborhood, most people are going to be home, but they may also, most of them be renters. Now, that's why you do that. That's where you target the times. If you, like I said, if you go to a good neighborhood, they're going to be at work, so you want to target them after a certain time when they get off of work. So you just got to think, you know, common sense. When would they be home? Pretty much that. Now the dress code for door knocking, it's going to be very casual. You want to seem as the normal average Joe, the normal person. Work boots or sneakers, jeans or khaki shorts, polo or professional shirt. We have our 1-800 Fast, even though I'm not wearing them right now. We have our 1-800 Fast shirts that we wear. You can wear one of those, but you want to seem as the average Joe. You don't want to be wearing a suit or anything like that. You may come off as too professional for the neighborhood. So yeah, you don't want to drive your BMW over there. Maybe you just want to get a truck or something that, you know, will put you in their eyes as an average Joe. So it's a person that's the same level as you. So as them, excuse me. So now what happens next when you do find a property? You obviously put it in the app that gets to our CRM. If it's vacant, we try to locate that owner the day of. We try to find that person. We have a way to skip trace the person, call them, email them, text them, and Facebook. Our goal really is to talk to that person that day. We want to talk to them. We also have a call center who calls people every day. As soon as you put them on there, we skip trace it. We try to find the information for that owner, and you know, our call center gets to work. So that's what it is. If it's a for sale by owner or for rent by owner, it goes into a different bucket. For sale by owners, obviously you're gonna have a phone number because they'll have a sign with a phone number, hopefully, and we can contact them right away and try to make an offer right away. For rent by owners, same thing. We'll have a phone number. We'll contact that phone number and see if they're looking to sell. If they're not looking to sell, we're gonna say, hey, you're looking for any properties? That will be a buyer. You know, even if you don't want to do the buyer thing, either by looking for rent by owners, you may be able to get some buyers. So, and we do our research after we get in contact with the owner. We do our research. We negotiate the deal. We find terms that are good for the owner, for the seller of the property, and for us. And after that, we find a buyer, or we keep it for ourselves. We can rehab the property. We can keep it as a rental, but most likely, or most of the times, we're gonna just pass it along to another investor. That's and the part that everybody loves. We close and everybody gets paid. So that's when you get paid on the close. All right. So this is optional, but if you want to put out bandit signs, this is a good way to find buyers. If you put one of these right here, one of these boys, your phone will go crazy. One of these guys. One of these signs, your phone will go crazy. Now, as far as the phone number, you don't have to worry about putting your own phone number on there. We have a list of numbers that will ring directly to our answering service, but the phone number will track to you. So if you do want to do bandit signs. We will give you a phone number. We will every week we'll tell you what to put on the bandit signs. I got a bunch of blanks. I can provide you with some markers. I have some blank. I have a bunch of blanks back there. Provide you some markers. We'll tell you every week what to put on those bandit signs. Don't worry about your handwriting. The uglier the better. But you can go that option. Like I said, the buyers they call the phone constantly. The sellers, which we have, well, these signs right here, we have already somebody that puts them out, so we don't have to. You guys don't have to worry about those. But if you do see them out there while you're putting out your signs, don't pick them up. If you see them, you know they're falling down, please pick them up. If you see somebody that picked ours up, threw it to the side and put theirs, just pick theirs up, you know, and put ours down, please do that. But you could do that, and you could also do the We Buy Houses, which you can see this is a seller one also. You can do a We Buy Houses one to find your sellers also. So, and again, the phone number, same phone number. We'll give you a phone number. You'll be able to get your own phone number and track that lead back to you. So, so as far as putting signs out, you're gonna farm the area. Community exits are great. Highway exits and busy intersections. Now, I always have a trick how to do these things. There's an app on Google. It's called Google Traffic, that will tell you what the heavy traffic areas are. If you see, for example, right here, this is our area where we're at right now. But if you see right here is red, that means there's some traffic right there right now. So you want to put a bandit sign right there in the corner of that intersection. I mean, obviously right now it's Saturday, so it's not going to be a lot of traffic. But if it's Friday at 5 o'clock, this thing, most of it will be red. But that's a good way to look up where you put your bandit signs. You would just type in Google Traffic and it will come up for your area wherever you're at. Now, let's get back over here. All right. Now, what times will you put them out? I usually put them late Friday night, and when I say late, I mean late. I usually am out with my kids at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning putting them out. Reason being because you can pick up somebody else's signs, or you can also there's not a lot of traffic, so you can also avoid the long delays as far as getting across the intersection and whatnot. Now, Sunday night is also good, even though I don't like to do it because it doesn't have a long lifespan out there. The code enforcement guys, they start working on Monday. So if you put it Monday night or Sunday night, Monday it will be picked up right away. So Friday is my preference, because Friday you will have them out Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes they actually let them out all week, but and then you repeat and replace as needed if you want Tuesday or Wednesday night. Again, not really necessary, but sometimes the signs do stay out there for a while. The code enforcement people, they don't pick them up, but you know, you could do that as well. Oh yeah. Now, about the placement of bandit signs, there's your intersection right here. So you're gonna put a bandit sign right here for these cars coming this way. Bandit sign right here for these guys going that way. Bandit sign right here for these guys going that way. And bandit sign right here for these people coming this way. Now, the bandit sign is gonna be kind of tilted like that, so everybody on this row can see it. All right, don't put it like that, and don't put it like that, because if you put it like that, this front car won't be able to see it. See what I mean? So you want to put it kind of like a, what is that angle? 45 degree angle. There you go. 45 degree angle right here. 45 to 45. All right. So that's how that will go. Now, as far as the target area, I really don't want you guys to go out of your way. Even to put out signs or look for properties. You can look for properties on the way to work, on your lunch break, like I used to do. On the way back from work, on the way home, you can, instead of taking this way home, you take another way, and you take a scenic route, and you try to see what properties are in the neighborhoods around you. So that will be your target area. Really, like I said, I don't want you guys go out of your way unless you want to, but that should be it. There's vacant properties everywhere. If I remember correctly, the last statistics that they did in Hillsborough County, there's about 30% of the houses are vacant. So they're everywhere. So, all right. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. That's my phone number. All right. It's also on the below. I'm gonna put it on the notes, and my email. You can text me to that phone number. I respond way better through text, way faster. I also respond through email. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much, and good luck out there. Thanks.